each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
throw the ball,
pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the
bro, no, I ain't blocked.
And he's going to be driven down. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack.
Oh, what?
Here's Britton Colquitt to punt this one away. 7-7, our score after one.
Okay.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Cobb to return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground.
And they controlled it from the interior.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I wonder, partner, what it would be like to just do a bar graph for all the players in the NFL to see where they came from in college to where they are in the NFL. And Danielle Hunter, a guy with less than 10 sacks in his college career at LSU, is now one of the best sack guys in the NFL.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans. 12.
Play fake. Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. Irv Smith Jr. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Vikings 14, Texans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat. And the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
B. Don't follow Jim. He hit walls.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
The 24-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Jumping that part.
Forget the zoomer. Made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jim, what are you doing?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Oh!
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Anthony Harris on the tackle.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on.
A big birthday.
Fourth down, that's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off of play action. action. It's Watson sliding out of the pocket. And his pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his tight end. It's fouled. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Just too much money going into it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
First throw now for the backup McCown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Vikings 28, Texans 7.
Now.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Following the interception, Cousins. Pressure right. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Here's second and 10. Watson flushed out right. Open man is QT, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards on the gain there. And it'll move the chains. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Now this will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback.
Carry on. Thank you.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Faking the give, now Watson. And a diving grab, I think he got that, yes. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Danielle Hunter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Watson trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Vikings 42, Texans 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.